Growing up in Halesowen, Robert acquired an early interest in music and aspired to be like Elvis Presley. Born on August 20, 1948, in West Bromwich, England, Robert Anthony Plant had a father who served in the Royal Air Force during World War II, and a mother of Romani descent. An exceptional musician and the captivating leader of Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant is a legendary personality in the world of rock music. From a young age, Robert Plant showed a keen interest in music. As a child, he would often imitate Elvis Presley while hiding behind the curtains, soaking up the sounds of rock and roll. But music wasn't his only passion. He was also fascinated by Romani British history and even collected stamps. Despite his academic inclinations, Plant couldn't ignore the call of music. At the tender age of 16, he decided to leave school and immerse himself in the vibrant English Midlands blues culture. This decision marked the start of his journey into the world of music, where he would eventually become one of its most cherished figures. Plant's love for music went beyond just listening to it. He was deeply drawn to the art form, feeling a great pull towards creating it. His early experiences with the blues scene in the English Midlands played a crucial role in shaping his musical style and identity. Throughout his life, Plant continued to explore different genres and styles of music, always pushing boundaries and challenging expectations. His insatiable curiosity and desire to learn more about music drove him to constantly evolve as an artist, leaving an indelible mark on the industry. Looking back on Plant's remarkable career, it's clear that his decision to leave school and pursue a musical path was a pivotal moment in his life. By taking this step, he opened up a whole new world of possibilities, ultimately leading him to become one of the most revered musicians of our time. In the early stages of his career, Robert Plant had different plans for his future. He initially pursued a path to becoming a certified accountant, but he soon realized that music was his true passion. So, he put aside his accounting aspirations and took on various jobs, including working as an asphalt layer and holding retail positions. All the while, he honed his musical abilities, dedicating himself to perfecting his craft. The music artist's early influences played a significant role in shaping his unique style. Two notable figures who impacted him were Willie Dixon and Robert Johnson. These two legendary musicians left indelible marks on Plant's approach to singing and songwriting. Through their influence, he developed a distinctive bluesy sound that would come to define his signature style. As Plant continued to immerse himself in music, he began performing with local bands around England. Eventually, he caught the attention of Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin's guitarist, and joined forces with him to form one of the most successful rock groups of all time. However, it was Plant's dedication to improving his talents during his earlier years that set the stage for his remarkable success as a musician. In the late 1960s, the music artist Robert Plant was finding his footing in the industry. His journey took him to form the Band of Joy alongside fellow musician John Bonham. Together, they blended their love for blues and psychedelic sounds, creating a unique sonic experience. But little did Plant know that this was just the start of his rise to fame. Meanwhile, another talented musician named Jimmy Page was searching for a lead singer for his own project, what would later become known as Led Zeppelin. He initially approached Terence Sullivan, but things didn't work out. So, he kept looking until one fateful day when he caught wind of Plant performing Somebody to Love at a gig in Birmingham. Impressed by Plant's powerful vocals and stage presence, Page knew he had found his man. Page quickly extended an invitation to Plant to join his group, which also included bassist, keyboardist John Paul Jones, and drummer John Bonham. Although hesitant at first due to contractual obligations, Plant eventually agreed, and thus began one of rock music's most legendary collaborations. Their fusion of blues, folk, and hard rock created a sound unlike anything heard before, propelling them to international superstardom throughout the 70s. And it all started because Robert Plant decided to belt out some tunes at a small venue in Birmingham. In 1969, Led Zeppelin released their first studio album, simply titled Led Zeppelin. This groundbreaking record introduced the world to the unique sound of one of the most influential bands in rock history. While often associated with heavy metal, the music artist, Robert Plant, was quick to highlight the diverse musical elements present in their work. The self-titled album served as a powerful introduction to Led Zeppelin's innovative fusion of blues, folk, and hard rock sounds. Featuring iconic tracks like Good Times, Bad Times, Communication Breakdown, and Dazed and Confused, it became clear that this group was intent on pushing the boundaries of contemporary rock music. At its core, the band aimed to balance raw energy with intricate musicianship. Blending thunderous guitar riffs with delicate melodies, Plant himself brought a dynamic vocal range and captivating stage presence to the ensemble. His soaring vocals were equally adept at navigating gentle ballads and aggressive rock numbers, further contributing to the band's sonic diversity. However, despite the frequent categorization of Led Zeppelin as pioneers of heavy metal, Plant consistently emphasized the importance of the group's more subtle, acoustic components. Indeed, songs like Black Mountainside and Babe I'm Gonna Leave You revealed a different side of Led Zeppelin, one rooted in traditional English and Celtic folk music. These quieter moments offered listeners a chance to appreciate the band's versatility and attention to detail, proving they could craft compelling narratives through both powerful crescendo and hushed restraint. Ultimately, Led Zeppelin's debut album marked a pivotal moment in the evolution of rock music. With Robert Plant leading the charge, the quartet successfully combined seemingly disparate genres into a singular, cohesive vision. To this day, the impact of this seminal release continues to resonate throughout the annals of popular music, serving as a testament to the power of innovation and creative fearlessness. Robert Plant first made a name for himself as the lead vocalist of the English rock band Led Zeppelin. From the start, he was known for his powerful voice and captivating stage presence. With his long blonde hair flowing behind him, Plant commanded attention whenever he stepped onto the stage. His energetic performances and emotional delivery of lyrics were infectious, drawing audiences in and keeping them engaged throughout every concert. The music artist's distinctive sound was characterized by his wide range and dynamic style. He could easily switch between soft, melodic tones and raw, powerful screams, all while maintaining perfect pitch and control. This versatility allowed him to excel in various genres, including rock, folk, and blues. But it wasn't just his singing ability that made Plant a standout performer. His onstage antics, which often included playful banter with the audience and dramatic movements, added an element of excitement to Led Zeppelin's live shows. Fans couldn't help but be drawn into his charismatic energy, making each performance a memorable experience. Throughout his career, Plant has remained committed to delivering high-quality shows that inspire and excite audiences. Even today, after decades in the industry, he continues to tour and release new music, proving that his passion for performing has never waned. For those who have had the pleasure of seeing him live, it's clear that Robert Plant remains a magnetic presence on stage, embodying the true spirit of a rock hero. As the 1970s unfolded, the music artist known as Robert Plant and his band Led Zeppelin began to embrace a more extravagant style. Gone were the plain jeans and t-shirts of their early days, replaced by luxurious garments and dazzling jewels. This shift in appearance aligned perfectly with the indulgent spirit of rock and roll during that time, cementing their status as icons of the era. Plant, in particular, was known for his love of brightly colored clothing and flashy accessories. He often wore tight pants, billowing shirts, and patterned vests adorned with intricate designs. Around his neck, he would sport several layers of gold chains, each one adding to his overall opulent look. His boots, too, were always highly polished and eye-catching. This newfound flair wasn't just limited to their wardrobe choices. The musician's stage presence became increasingly theatrical as well. With every performance, they aimed to deliver a spectacle that matched the grandeur of their outfits. They moved with confidence and swagger, fully embracing the larger-than-life persona associated with rock stardom. Such displays of extravagance weren't without criticism, however. Some critics argued that it detracted from the raw power and authenticity of their music. Yet, despite these concerns, fans continued to flock to their shows, drawn in by the allure of this larger-than-life image. By the end of the decade, Robert Plant and Led Zeppelin had become synonymous with 70s rock culture. Their distinctive sound, combined with their over-the-top fashion sense, helped define an entire generation of musicians. Even today, their influence can still be felt, serving as a reminder of a time when music and style came together to create something truly unforgettable. Led Zeppelin is synonymous with greatness in the rock music scene, but it's not just their explosive live shows that have left a mark. They also gifted us with timeless singles such as Stairway to Heaven and Whole Lotta Love. At the heart of it all was Robert Plant, the enigmatic lead vocalist who brought these songs to life. With his powerful voice and commanding stage presence, Plant became one of the most influential frontmen in rock history. His unique sound, which combined elements of blues, folk, and hard rock, helped define Led Zeppelin's distinctive style. Stairway to Heaven, released in 1971, remains one of the band's most popular songs. Its intricate guitar work and soaring vocals showcase the best of what Led Zeppelin had to offer. And while Plant may not have penned the lyrics himself, his passionate delivery imbued them with a mystical quality that continues to captivate listeners today. On the other hand, Whole Lotta Love, released 2 years earlier in 1969, offers a different side of the band. This raw, gritty track features some of Plant's furious vocals, backed by a heavy rhythm section. It became a staple of FM radio and solidified Led Zeppelin's place among rock's elite. Even after Led Zeppelin disbanded following drummer John Bonham's death in 1980, Robert Plant continued to make waves in the music industry. He pursued a successful solo career, exploring various genres from world music to electronica. Yet he never forgot his roots, often incorporating Zeppelin classics into his sets. Overall, Robert Plant's contribution to music, particularly through those iconic Led Zeppelin tracks, cannot be overstated. They continue to resonate with fans young and old, standing the test of time and inspiring generations of musicians to come. Hash hash, hash hash. On August 4, 1975, while on vacation in Greece, the music artist and former lead singer of Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, and his family were involved in a car accident. As a result of the accident, Plant suffered a broken ankle and elbow, which required extensive rehabilitation. The accident had a significant impact on Led Zeppelin's activities at the time, including the halt of their tour and work on their next album. Presence, Robert Plant is widely regarded as one of the greatest singers in rock music. He was the lead singer and lyricist of the iconic rock band Led Zeppelin from its founding in 1968 until their breakup in 1980. Following the disbandment of Led Zeppelin, Plant embarked on a successful solo career and has collaborated with other artists such as Alison Krauss. The car accident in 1975 was a pivotal moment in Plant's life and career, causing him to face physical challenges and leading to changes in Led Zeppelin's plans. Despite the setback, Plant's talent and passion for music continued to shine through, and he went on to achieve further success in his solo career. In 1975, the music artist Robert Plant and his wife Maureen welcomed their third child, Karak. But 2 years later, tragedy struck when their young son died due to a stomach ailment. He was just 5 years old. This sudden and devastating loss left Plant and his family in deep mourning, causing them to question the future of Led Zeppelin. The famous rock band had been riding high on success, but now everything seemed uncertain. The pain of losing a child is unimaginable, and it took a toll on Plant both personally and professionally. Despite the challenges, he continued to make music and honor the memory of his beloved son. In the aftermath of personal tragedy, the music artist Robert Plant found solace and strength in creating what would become Led Zeppelin's final studio album, In Through the Outdoor. Released in 1978, this masterpiece served as a testament to the emotional depth and vulnerability of one of rock's most celebrated frontmen. The penultimate track, titled All My Love, stands out as a particularly poignant tribute to Plant's late son, who had passed away just a few years prior. This heartfelt ballad showcases the musician's ability to channel raw emotion into powerful musical expression. With its haunting melody and introspective lyrics, All My Love resonates deeply, providing listeners with an intimate glimpse into the artist's grief and healing process. Throughout the recording sessions for In Through the Outdoor, it became evident that the tragic circumstances surrounding Plant's life had imbued his songwriting with newfound maturity and sensitivity. As he poured himself into the creative process, the resulting compositions displayed a remarkable range of emotions, from sorrow and despair to hope and resilience. This swan song for Led Zeppelin proved that even amidst unimaginable pain, beauty could emerge. And while the band would ultimately disband following drummer John Bonham's untimely death in 1980, the legacy they left behind remains etched in the annals of music history. To this day, In Through the Outdoor stands as a shining example of how art can serve as both catharsis and connection, transcending boundaries and touching lives in ways that words alone cannot express. Plant's willingness to bare his soul through music has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on generations of fans and fellow musicians alike. His capacity to transform adversity into art serves as a reminder of the human spirit's resiliency, a quality that continues to resonate within all those who experience this timeless classic. Indeed, the power of In Through the Outdoor lies not only in its exquisite craftsmanship, but also in its ability to inspire and uplift, offering comfort and solace to those navigating their own paths through darkness and light. After the tragic loss of Led Zeppelin's drummer John Bonham, the world of music changed dramatically for Robert Plant. The music artist found himself at a crossroads, grappling with the possibility of leaving his musical roots behind to explore other avenues. The shock and grief of losing a band that had defined him for so long left a profound void. However, amidst the turmoil, a surprising gesture from Phil Collins, a fellow musician and friend, helped reshape Plant's career path. Collins recognized the incredible talent and passion that lay within Robert, urging him not to give up on his love for music just yet. Recognizing the power of the legacy they had created together, Collins' words served as a catalyst, reigniting Plant's fire within him. It was as if the drummer's passing had inadvertently opened a door to the next chapter in Plant's musical odyssey. With a newfound determination, Robert Plant embarked on a solo journey, leaving behind the world he once called home with Led Zeppelin. His first steps were cautious, but the light of possibility illuminated the way forward. Fans around the globe held their breath, eager to see if the legendary voice could stand alone, just like the iconic songs they cherished. Initial solo releases showcased a different side of Robert Plant, allowing him to explore a wide range of musical styles that his time in Led Zeppelin had yet to reveal. His powerful vocals remained the anchor, but the compositions and lyrics breathed new life into his artistry. The music artist, undeterred by the uncertainty, returned to the stage, performing with a raw intensity that captivated audiences. Plant's solo career flourished, and his concerts became a testament to his resilience and adaptability. He reconnected with audiences in a way that transcended the boundaries set by Led Zeppelin, carving out a place in music history with his own unique identity. As the years went by, he continued to create music that resonated with fans of all generations, further solidifying his status as a timeless musician. While the years have marched on, Robert Plant's story remains an intriguing tale in the realm of rock and roll. His journey since the end of Led Zeppelin serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, passion and artistic expression can lead to unexpected growth and brilliance. This classic music artist has not only weathered the storm, but has woven an intricate tapestry of sound that continues to captivate, marking his name indelibly in the annals of music history. After calling it quits with Led Zeppelin in 1980, the music artist, Robert Plant, embarked on a successful solo career. His debut solo album, Pictures at 11, hit the shelves in 1982, marking a significant milestone in his musical journey. This classic record showcased his ability to adapt to changing times, blending hard rock elements with newer wave sounds, thereby establishing himself as a formidable force in the post-Led Zeppelin era. A year later, in 1983, he released his second studio album, The Principle of Moments. This masterpiece included chartbusters like Big Log and In the Mood, which further cemented his reputation as a versatile performer capable of exploring various genres beyond traditional rock. These initial offerings were just the tip of the iceberg, hinting at the rich tapestry of sound that would unfold throughout his ensuing discography. Big Log, off The Principle of Moments, became one of his earliest solo successes, peaking at number 20 on Billboard's Hot 100. Its smooth rhythm, combined with introspective lyrics, revealed a softer side of the musician often associated with raw power and aggressive stage presence during his Led Zeppelin days. Similarly, In the Mood presented another facet of his musicianship, highlighting his knack for crafting memorable hooks amidst layers of atmospheric instrumentation. Both these tracks underscored his evolution as a songwriter and his willingness to experiment with different styles. In the 1980s, Robert Plant released solo albums, each contributing to his expanding legend. Songs like Little by Little, Far Post, and Tall Cool One cemented his reputation as a solo powerhouse. In the early years of his solo career, Robert Plant was hesitant to perform Led Zeppelin songs during his live shows. This decision was driven by his desire to establish himself as more than just the lead singer of one of the greatest rock bands in history. He wanted to prove he had evolved as an artist and could stand alone on his own merits. However, despite his reservations, the music artist eventually changed his mind after being convinced by musician Phil Johnstone. Johnstone believed that incorporating some of Led Zeppelin's most iconic tracks would add value to Plant's performances and bring joy to fans who missed hearing those classic tunes. At first, the music artist remained somewhat guarded when it came to performing these beloved songs, but over time, he became more comfortable with the idea. Eventually, he fully embraced his past while continuing to push forward with his individual artistic endeavors. Today, audiences can enjoy a mix of both old favorites and newer material when they attend a Robert Plant concert, making for an unforgettable experience that highlights the best of what this legendary music artist has to offer. Following the dissolution of Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, the music artist, didn't rest on his laurels. In 1992, he took part in the Freddie Mercury tribute concert, sharing the stage with the surviving members of Queen. This high-profile performance demonstrated his ability to adapt and showcased his continuing relevance in the world of rock music. After parting ways with Led Zeppelin, music artist Robert Plant continued to push his musical boundaries. In 1998, he and former bandmate Jimmy Page released Walking into Clarksdale, their first and only post-Zeppelin album of original songs. This collaboration proved that the pair still had much to offer creatively, even if commercial success eluded them this time around. Robert Plant, the legendary English singer and songwriter, has been a figure in the music industry since the 1960s. He rose to fame as the lead vocalist of the rock band Led Zeppelin, one of the most influential and commercially successful rock bands in history. Plant's powerful voice and charismatic stage presence have made him a beloved figure among rock fans around the world. After the breakup of Led Zeppelin in the late 1980s, Plant embarked on a solo career, releasing several critically acclaimed albums. He continued to perform and record music, exploring various genres and collaborating with a wide range of artists. Despite the success of his solo career, Plant's love for music remained undiminished. In 2019, Plant formed Saving Grace, a low-key acoustic band. They performed intimate concerts, showcasing the depth of Plant's musical talent and his ability to connect with audiences on a personal level. Their performances were a testament to Plant's enduring passion for music. However, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted their tour plans, forcing them to pause their activities. Despite the challenges posed by the pandemic, Plant and Saving Grace remained resilient, adapting to the new realities with grace and determination. In 2021, they resumed performances, demonstrating Plant's continued passion for music. Their return to the stage was a heartening sign of the industry's resilience and Plant's enduring commitment to his craft. Plant's journey in the music industry is a remarkable example of perseverance and creativity. His ability to adapt and evolve as an artist, while remaining true to his musical roots, has earned him a place in the hearts of music lovers everywhere. The 6-year lawsuit over the iconic song Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin was a significant event in the music industry. The lawsuit accused the band of copying the instrumental piece Tauruses by the American rock band Spirit. The music artist, Robert Plant, described the experience as unpleasant. The legal battle began in 2014 when Michael Skidmore, a trustee of the late Spirit guitarist Randy Wolf's estate, filed a lawsuit against Led Zeppelin, alleging that the intro of Stairway to Heaven was lifted from Taurus. The lawsuit claimed that Led Zeppelin had access to Spirit's music, as both bands had performed at the same venue in the late 60s. In 2016, a federal court in Los Angeles found Led Zeppelin not guilty of copyright infringement. However, the case was appealed, and in 2020, the U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals overturned the previous verdict and ordered a new trial. The court ruled that the jury instructions were erroneous and that the jurors should have been played the recordings of both songs. In June 21, a new jury found Led Zeppelin not guilty of copyright infringement once again. The music artist, Robert Plant, expressed his relief and stated that the lawsuit had been a big, unpleasant experience. He also emphasized that the band had always given credit where it was due. The lawsuit over Stairway to Heaven highlights the complex and often contentious relationship between musicians and the intellectual property rights of their work. While Led Zeppelin ultimately won the case, the experience underscores the need for clear and fair guidelines in cases of alleged copyright infringement. In the end, the music artist, Robert Plant, and his bandmates can rest easy, knowing that their classic song, Stairway to Heaven, remains a timeless piece of music history. After the dissolution of Led Zeppelin in 1980, music artist Robert Plant had several opportunities to reunite with his former bandmates for high-profile events. In 1985, he performed alongside Jimmy Page at Live Aid, a global charity concert held for Ethiopian famine relief. Their set featured popular Led Zeppelin songs like Whole Lotta Love and Stairway to Heaven. This performance marked one of the earliest major reunions for the iconic rock group since John Bonham's passing. A few years later, in 1988, the music artist joined Jones and Page again for Atlantic Records' 40th anniversary celebration. They played a short medley of hits including Kashmir, further fueling rumors of a potential Led Zeppelin Reformation tour. However, these brief appearances would be the extent of their live collaborations for nearly 2 decades. The most significant reunion took place in 2007 when they gathered for the Ahmet Ertegun tribute concert at London's O2 Arena. Originally planned as a private event, it turned into a highly anticipated affair after tickets became available to the public. Over 20 million people applied for seats, making it one of the most sought-after concerts in history. Unfortunately, despite this overwhelming interest, the music artist remained hesitant to commit to extensive reunion tours. Throughout his career, Robert Plant has continued to release solo material and explore various musical genres while keeping memories of Led Zeppelin alive through sporadic performances. His reluctance towards large-scale reunions may have denied fans the opportunity to witness more of the legendary band, but each appearance remains a cherished moment in rock history. In 1968, Robert Plant embarked on a significant personal journey by marrying Maureen Wilson. This union led to the birth of 3 children, marking the start of a new chapter in his life. Despite facing several personal tragedies, the musician's commitment to his family never wavered. His devotion extended beyond his immediate family, reaching to his Welsh heritage, which he held in high regard. The music artist's dedication to his roots was recognized when he was bestowed with the honorary title of Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 2009. This accolade served as a testament to his contributions to music and his unwavering support for various cultural and community initiatives. Even amidst his busy career, he found time to give back to society, leaving an indelible impact on those around him. Throughout his life, Robert Plant has faced many trials and tribulations, but his resilience has always shone through. His love for his family and pride in his heritage have been constant guiding forces, helping him navigate the ups and downs of life. Even in the face of adversity, he has remained dedicated to making a difference in his community, earning him respect and admiration from all corners. Robert Plant's impact on the world of music goes far beyond his own recordings. His unique voice and captivating stage presence have inspired countless other musicians, including legends like Freddie Mercury, Axl Rose, and Jack White. This influential artist has left an indelible mark on the industry, earning himself recognition as one of the greatest rock vocalists of all time. Plant first gained fame as the lead singer of Led Zeppelin, a band that revolutionized hard rock and heavy metal during the 1970s. Even after the group disbanded following drummer John Bonham's death in 1980, Plant continued to make waves in the music scene. He pursued a successful solo career, experimenting with various genres such as folk, blues, and world music. Throughout his illustrious 5-decade-long career, Plant has consistently pushed boundaries and explored new sounds. In doing so, he has paved the way for future generations of singers and bands who draw inspiration from his innovative approach to songwriting and performing. Many up-and-coming artists cite Plant as a major influence, proving that his appeal spans across multiple eras and demographics. The music artist's exceptional talent hasn't gone unnoticed by critics and peers alike. Over the years, Plant has received numerous awards and accolades recognizing his contribution to music. Some notable achievements include being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, first as a member of Led Zeppelin in 1995, and then as a solo artist in 2006, as well as winning several Grammy Awards. Despite these prestigious honors, however, Plant remains humble and dedicated to his craft. He continues to tour and release new material, constantly seeking out fresh collaborators and exploring different musical styles. Through it all, he stays true to his roots, while still managing to surprise fans with each new project. It's clear that Robert Plant's impact will continue to resonate throughout the annals of music history. As newer generations discover his work, they too may find themselves inspired by this legendary musician's passion, creativity, and undeniable artistry. And so, the ripple effects of Plant's influence extend ever further, shaping the sound of rock and roll for years.